Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, فاسألوا أهل الذكر إن كنتم لا تعلمون بالبينات والزبر وأنزلنا إليك الذكر لتبين للناس ما نزل إليهم. سبحان Allah. We sent down الذكر, the Sunnah, upon you to interpret ayatullah from the Quran. So we give you the wahi of the Sunnah to interpret and explain the Quran for them, the Ummah. So when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned the Sunnah, He named the Sunnah al-Dhikr. That's why when Allah described the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, He said, وَمَا يَنْطِقُ عَنِ الْهَوَىٰ إِنْ هُوَ إِلَّا وَحْيٌ يُوحَىٰ عَلَّمَهُ شَدِيدُ الْقُوَىٰ ذُو مِرَّةٍ فَاسْتَوَىٰ. The words from the mouth of the Prophet ﷺ are only by the revelations and by the teaching of the prince of angels, Jibreel, Shadidul Quwa. Shadidul Quwa is Jibreel, peace be upon him. He is the teacher of our beloved Prophet, Salawatullahi wa salamuhu alayhi. وَمَا يَنْطِقُ عَنِ الْهَوَىٰ. It's not a desire. It's not like us, just talking, blah, 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 blah. For the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, مَا يَنْطِقُ عَنِ الْهَوَىٰ إِنْ هُوَ إِلَّا وَحْيٌ يُوحَىٰ عَلَّمَهُ شَدِيدُ الْقُوَىٰ. Jibreel, peace be upon him, taught him these words. I told you recently, when I started the topic, that the Prophet ﷺ told us about the group, Al-Qur'aniyin, those who reject the Sunnah. Sometimes you're going to find some of them polite. That if you mention something from the Sunnah, they can just ignore, saying, okay, let's talk about the Quran. They don't say it obviously that we reject the Sunnah, but the reality that they do reject the Sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So the Prophet exposed this, and he told us what we should consider them. Shall we consider them sinners, innovators, Muslims, non-Muslims? It's obvious in this hadith. قال صلى الله عليه وسلم يوشك شبعان متكئ على أريكته. عليكم السلام. ما شاء الله. Isha prayer, 10 o'clock, inshallah. يوشك شبعان متكئ على أريكته يقول بيني وبينكم كتاب الله. The Prophet ﷺ saying, soon, before the day of judgment, soon, we are about to meet this kind of people, full of food and drinks, fulfilling his stomach. The Prophet did not mean the real stomach. He meant that he didn't give any effort to seek knowledge. Shab'an, muttaki'un ala arikatih. he just laying down and sitting for his convenience. Doesn't go, doesn't make efforts, doesn't sit down with scholars, doesn't seek knowledge, nothing. And even though he might say, بيني وبينكم كتاب الله, the book of Allah is the proof between me and you. فما وجدنا فيه من حلال حللناه وما وجدنا فيه من حرام حرمناه. Look at this, because this sentence looks like it's a nice thing. When somebody says the Quran is the evidence, whatever halal in the Quran is halal between me and you. Whatever haram in the Quran is haram between me and you. Whoever said this, the Prophet said, the answer, the reply, ألا إنما حرم رسول الله كما حرم الله لو أدركتهم لقتلتهم قتل عاد وإرم. Whatever the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam make it haram, it is exactly like the haram that Allah make it haram, because it's all from the Almighty Allah by the revelations of Him subhanahu wa ta'ala. If I reach them, if I meet them, I would kill them as a kuffar, exactly like the killing and the bloodshed of Ad and Iram. ما هم بمسلمين. They're not Muslims. They look like Muslims. They might have Eid. They might have some signs that they're Muslims. Whoever rejects one hadith, one authentic hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he's kicking himself outside of the Muslim ummah. He failed to be a Muslim. Cannot be a Muslim with the Quran only. Cannot. Al-Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal, he Imam Ahl Sunnah. He memorized million hadith, thousand hadith. Because the word million, the Arabs, they didn't use the word, the number million. So they used to call it alf wa alf, thousand, which is million. He memorized million hadith, 1 million hadith. And he is the Imam of Ahl Sunnah. When he was dying on the deathbed, somebody told him, good news, receive good news, that you die and you are on the path of the book of Allah. That's good. Good news. While dying, Al-Imam Ahmad said, قولوا والسنة, say and the Sunnah, not on the book of Allah only. Say and the Sunnah while dying, while suffering from the death. قولوا والسنة. A woman came to the faqih of the Sahaba, the faqih of the companions of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiyallahu anhu. She come to argue and to ask some tricky question in an indirect way. But she was sincere. She said, "Are you Abdullah ibn Mas'ud? I heard that you